I cannot even believe that it's already June, but here we are, month 6 of 12 of the year 2021, and I've got some new goals to share with you. Hello my friend, welcome back to my channel, and a special hello to you if you are new. My name is Brianna and I am the diva behind Diva and the Divine, and whether you are new or a returning subscriber, I am so glad you are here today. As you probably know by now, I like to share my monthly goals with you guys every single month using my goals planner, the Cultivate What Matters Power Sheets system. I love this system. It really just helps me keep my thoughts and actions organized when it comes to reaching specific big picture goals throughout the year by breaking them down into actionable steps throughout every month. This month is special in that I have some big things happening, but I don't have many things happening. So I have the theme for the month of June is actually revival, because finally, the thing that we have all been waiting for, the world is starting to come back to life after facing a global pandemic. At least that's how it is starting to happen in the United States of America, and I am so stinking excited. I can't even tell you. So the theme for this month is to kind of like not go crazy. Not go crazy. There's still a global pandemic happening, but it is to slowly take action steps towards integrating myself back into community and actually maybe building a community here in our new home in Minnesota. That's not new because we've been here for almost 2 years now. That's kind of the theme. I'm calling it revival because like we're coming back. We're getting revived. We're doing the thing. And I have a couple of other things I want to share with you too. So all of my lists, the monthly action items, the weekly action items, and the daily action items are not completed. They're not completely full. And the reason that I like to leave white space now, I never used to do that. I used to fill up every single line that my tending list had available, and I don't do that anymore because 2 reasons. 1, I'd rather be able to reach the goals that I'm actually setting instead of setting myself up for failure by making myself feel overwhelmed. So that's 1. And then 2 is leaving the white space leaves room for me to add things later if I so choose. And I like that freedom. So before we get into the month of revival, the month of June, let's take a quick look at the month of May. If you want the full breakdown of everything on my tending list for the month of May, in the description box below, I will link last month's goals video, but I'm gonna just do a quick run through and let you know how I did. Keep in mind, as of the filming of this video, there is still a week left in the month, so there are some things that aren't completed yet that will be by the time this month is over. So my monthly action items, the first one was No Way May. No Way May was going just as planned. I wasn't stepping on the scale until yesterday, and I'll get into that in a little bit. But for the extent of my time not getting on the scale, I didn't get on the scale, and now that time has changed, so that's okay. So I completed almost the entirety of May before stepping on the scale. I'm a week short, and I don't even mind. Morning routine and evening routine development. I highlighted that I'm about halfway there because I have things working out well in theory, but I'm not executing on them on a daily basis. And I still haven't quite figured out what the right balance of everything is yet, but given a specific challenge, which again, I will tell you about in a little bit, starting in June, I'm going to be working on that even more. At home photo shoot. Haven't done it yet. Haven't done it yet. Get COVID shot number 2. We did that this past Saturday, just a couple days ago, and all things considered, my husband and I both came out pretty unscathed, which is amazing. I was a little bit tired. I got a little bit of a body ache after I overexerted myself by, get this, taking a shower the day after my shot. That's the thing that drained my energy, and the energy drain caused body aches, and so I sat on my butt for like 4 or 5 hours, and then my energy came back, the body aches went away, and that was the worst of it. And even if it was worse, totally worth it. Spend an hour at the piano. I am about half an hour there. I have been watching my little timer thing, and I sat down twice at the piano and played for a little bit, which felt really, really good, but I'm not quite finished yet, so I have to do that this week. Read 168 Hours by Laura Vanderkam. I am not even halfway through that book. I don't know why I can't bring myself to read lately. I don't know why, but the challenge that's happening in June, again, I will talk to you about that in a second, is going to fix that. Book 5 monthly coaching clients. Y'all, I blew that goal out of the water within 48 hours of my launch, and it has been the hugest blessing. My coaching program was so well received, and the launch week was incredible, and I have several clients now that are making huge huge strides. I have somebody who is already 8 pounds down by increasing her calories with my guidance, and we're only 3 weeks into this thing. Like, magic is happening. I'm loving working with my clients. I'm loving what I do, and it is thanks to the support of all of you, so thank you for that. But like, I blew this goal out of the water, and I had it done before the goals video even published. I shared on Instagram, I was like, guys, I blew this goal out of the water, and nobody had any idea what I was talking about. That's how awesome it was. So thank you for your support. My weekly action items were self-care, easy peasy, did that every week. A module of a course I'm taking, I've done 2 of them. So I missed 1 week, and then I need to do one this week. Weekly email newsletter, and then schedule my social media posts. That actually did happen. I didn't schedule a post for every single day, but I did regularly schedule some content that has been going up without me having to do anything about it, and I love that. I want to do that more because that's very beneficial to me. And then my daily action items. Prayer time has not been going well, and I need to prioritize it. Read for 10 minutes has also not been going well. Closing my rings, earning my X, stretching, evening planning, and let's get up. Let's get up has been going really well. Earning my X, meaning reaching my calorie goals, has been going really well. Closing my rings has been going really well, except for like a couple days on the weekends, and obviously the whole weekend of when we got our second shot. I did not do that, and I had no intention of doing it, which is fine. And stretching, I'm getting there, but I need to be better about it. And evening planning has not become a habit yet, and it needs to, so that's a work in progress. All right, so that was everything in May. As you can tell, I did some of it, and I feel good about the stuff I did. I blew the important goals out of the water, and now I'm moving on. It's time for June. It's time to grow. Last month, the primary focus was obviously launching my coaching business, and now that that ball is up and running, running? Does the ball run or roll? Now that the ball is rolling on that, I can focus on other things. Before I jump into my June goals, I actually do have to acknowledge the fact that by launching my coaching business, by actually getting it up and running, I have officially completed one of my 8 big picture goals for the year, which was to launch my coaching business. So I have completed an entire big goal, and that feels really, really good. All right, let's get into the month of revival. We are gonna talk about June, starting with, are you ready? Drum roll, please. My first monthly action item, I'm reverse dieting. Yes, I'm reverse dieting, and that is the entire reason that I got on the scale, because I am reverse dieting with the guidance of my very own coach. I decided that I wanted to hire somebody to help guide me, because while I am doing a very good job at guiding other people, at guiding my clients are all having amazing success. I am struggling to find the right way to guide myself. As you guys know by now, I am an obliger under Gretchen Rubin's 4 Tendencies. It is a fascinating quiz. If you have not taken the 4 Tendencies quiz, you need to. It will tell you so much about yourself and how you deal with habits and accountability. And for me, I am an obliger, which means I am happy to do or unhappy to do, but I will do things that I'm accountable to for other people. So like if I feel accountable to my husband or to my clients or to whatever the case may be, as long as I'm obligated to somebody else, I will get that thing done. But if I'm obligated to myself, I won't. And that has proven to be a trend with me for a very, very, very long time. We knew this about me. And so I decided that instead of trying to reverse myself, that I was going to do it for somebody, because the accountability of having a coach, which is exactly why I'm coaching other people, is game changing. Right? The reason my clients are seeing success is because they have to answer to me. So in my mind, I went ahead and hired somebody for me to answer to them. And fun fact, my coach also has a coach. Like, it's okay. It's totally okay for coaches to have coaches, because we know what we need to succeed. So with the guidance of my coach, I'm going to be in the process of a reverse diet for the foreseeable future. No weight loss in my foreseeable future. And that's okay. I have a goal on the business end of things, just, you know, legal jargon that needs to get taken care of, just to take Diva and the Divine a step further. I'm not going to tell you what it is until it's done. Start the summer challenge. This is the thing I am most excited about, and it's pretty much going to help catapult me through all of my goals this month and all summer long. I launched a summer self-improvement challenge, and I actually did a live stream on it just the other day. I will have that linked for you down below as well, and that has all the information on what this challenge is, but it's basically Brianna going, I want to do a 75 hard, but not really a 75 hard. So I took inspiration from the 75 hard, which is super trending right now, and made it my own. So I have a stick to a diet goal, an exercise goal, personal development goals, reading goals, all that jazz. And it is all happening over on the Diva and the Divine community on Mighty Networks. I am so stinking excited. There's already a handful of people that are getting themselves involved. And by the time this video goes live, the challenge will already be in full swing. The challenge is running from Memorial Day to Labor Day, so all summer season long, and I cannot wait to see the results of every single participant because everybody's goals are going to be different, but if everybody succeeds in their own individualized goals, big things will happen for that individual, and I'm so excited, and I hope that I'm one of them. Another monthly action item is to do an office overhaul. I just want to go through all the things. I've already started like plucking out some of my old and expired makeup, replacing some of it with some new stuff it's just time. I've had eyeliners that I've been using for like 5 years. I don't think you're supposed to stick those in your eye anymore. So I'm just like, I'm going through and I'm purging and I'm organizing, and I've started using essential oils again, so I'm gonna go through and get all that organized, and I need to get all my planner stuff organized. So I have an itemized list going drawer by drawer, segment by segment through my office to get everything cleaned out, get a couple bags of stuff that I'm just not using or isn't serving me anymore out of here, and essentially, even though it's summer, like spring cleaning the place just a little bit more. And then I skipped a couple of spaces, and all the way down at the bottom I wrote bonus goal, get together with another human being, because I can now. My weekly action items, I am going back to sitting down at the piano at least once a week. I don't care for how long. I don't care if I just sit my butt there and like play a little ditty on the piano for 2 minutes, it's gonna count. I just wanna start getting in the habit of showing up for music. I've been listening to a lot of Broadway stuff lately, and it has been setting my soul on fire, and I love it. Doing the Let's Get Up dance program from Beachbody, which is like dance and toning, which was a lot of fun, really got me in the mood for like, oh, I need to get stronger because maybe someday in the not too distant future, I'll be able to audition for shows again. Like that, I'm getting pumped for the thing that originally pumped me up in life, which is Broadway and musical theater. And so in that, I'm like, I gotta start singing some more. I really need to start singing. Like it feeds my soul to do that. So I wanna start getting in the habit of showing up in my little beautiful Broadway nook at least once a week. As per the request of my coach, weekly I need to take measurements and progress photos. And then I wrote down every week lift heavy things, which means I'm starting lift 4 again. I might have already done a little preview of lift 4 during my workout time today, and I killed myself and it felt so good. Like it's one of those things where like, you know it's gonna hurt, but it also feels fantastic. You know what I'm saying? So lift heavy things, I'm following the lift 4 plan every week, all month long. And then my daily action items. The first one is essential oils. Use essential oils. You might notice I even have a little diffuser going over here. Fun fact, I re-upped my Young Living membership because it lapsed, and I always vowed that I would have an active membership to Young Living because there is a handful of very specific oils that your girl needs to have access to. And that's fine. So I re-upped my membership, which got me a brand new diffuser, which is really pretty and I really love it, and brand new starter set of oils, and it kind of rekindled the, hey, you actually really like using essential oils. Let's get into this a little bit further. So to justify the whole like the cost associated with using essential oils, I want to make sure I'm using them every day. Specifically, there are some hormone balancing oils that I want to use every day, and based on my mood or what my needs are, I want to diffuse oils every single day. If you have been going back and forth about Young Living and you want more information, or you want to get your own membership and you want to support me in the process, I already have somebody who's done that. That's mind-boggling to me. Someone's like, hey, can I sign up under you? And as somebody who signed up with no intention of making it a business whatsoever, I was like, sure. And boom, I have somebody under me. Really, really cool. Super, super appreciative of the support. So if you are interested in doing that, reach out to me and we can chat. But for now, my daily goal is to use essential oils in 1 or 2 or many capacities every single day. Daily, I need to meet those macros, and that's what I'm doing, like calories with a for sure protein emphasis, but I have all of my macros laid out for me, and I want to, especially as my calories start to increase, try really hard to get as close to those macros as a whole as possible. 10,000 steps a day. Yeah, we're back to 10,000 steps a day because with my reverse diet, I know what my coach is going to do, and she's going to start backing me off of the cardio. So because the cardio needs to back off, I need to make sure that I keep up the movement and keep moving every day, even if it's not specifically a workout. And then of course I said my next goal is 60-minute workouts because that is actually my goal for my challenge. The movement goal I have is 60 minutes of intentional movement every single day. And I chose my words very, very carefully here because while I want to make sure that I'm doing intentional movement that will more than likely be something that resembles a workout every single day, I also understand the importance of rest days. And because of the importance of rest days and understanding that my body needs those and that my body thrives when I actually give it the rest it needs, the 60 minutes of intentional movement doesn't always have to be a workout. It can be part Peloton workout. Yes, I'm using the Peloton app with my elliptical. I can get into that in another video. I can do that with my lifting. I'm gonna be lifting 4 days a week. It can be a walk outside. It can be vigorous cleaning of my house. Whatever the case may be. On rest days, it can be yoga. It can be stretching. I just need to have my workout timer running intentionally, not just to pass the time, but because I'm doing intentional movement for 60 minutes every day. I also wrote down no spend for my biz, and every day that I don't have a business expense that's not already a new business expense, I get to earn a little check mark. And the only reason I'm doing that is because this past month was a month of heavy spending. I got a brand new, real souped up MacBook. I got like MacBook Pro 16-inch. She's beautiful. She's crazy. I signed up for a whole bunch of different things. So I just need to rein it in just a little bit. I'm not in any immediate need for anything at this specific time, which is good because in July I do have some expenses coming. So it's just a mindfulness exercise for me. And then post on social. I'm going to try so stinking hard and use the habit of scheduling my posts in advance. I would love to have a month where I post on Instagram every single day. I'm working on it, but that's my goal. Those are my goals for the month of June. In the comments below, feel free to tell me what 1 or 2 of your personal goals are for the month so I can support you along your journey. If you liked this video, I'd really appreciate it if you gave it a thumbs up, as that really helps me out. And if you haven't already joined the Diva and the Divine community, what are you waiting for? Step 1, hit that little red button. Step 2, go to divaandthedivinecommunity.com and join us. We would love to have you. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch. Take care, and I will see you soon. Bye!